Today I'm going to be showing you some of the ramp-up games with this Hog Lightning Cycle deck. So hopping into this first game, it starts off pretty slowly, and we're just trying to cycle to our Hog Rider. And we play the Hog Rider, and he defends it with Dark Prince and a Skeleton Army. We log, and then we Valkyrie on top of all of that to clean it up. And then he plays Mini P.E.K.K.A. We defend with Skeletons and Ice Spirit. And then we go in for another Hog Rider, but he plays a Mortar. We play a High Tesla to block the Mortar from getting on our tower. And we play Valkyrie. Then we log that, and we cycle some cards to kill the Mortar. And the one skeleton stops the Mortar from getting on our tower. We play Valkyrie to defend that. And then we keep going in for more Hog Riders. We Lightning to kill all that stuff. Hog Rider gets 2 hits. We keep defending. I'll fast forward a little bit. It's just defense, stopping his Mortars, and trying to cycle more Hog Riders to get some damage. And eventually, we just have to put a Lightning down and log to finish it off. Yeah, that first game was pretty easy, and we're gonna hop into the next one. Okay, in this next game, he plays pretty aggressive at the start. With the Ice Spirit and Bats, I decide not to defend it, and he has like a weird deck. He has 2 spirits, and he only plays like Electro Wizard to defend my stuff, even though he has P.E.K.K.A. and Mega Knight. And we get some good damage, but it's kind of back and forth. And then he plays his P.E.K.K.A. And we have our Tesla, and then we play a Valkyrie and Skeletons. And he goes with Mega Knight at the bridge. So it's like triple Witzer, so we can defend it really easily. And he keeps spamming the bridge, trying to get through, but our defense is just too strong for him. And all he can do for damage is get fireballs on our tower. And eventually, after defending a ton of his bridge spam, we finish it off with a Lightning. Another easy game. Okay, hopping into this next one, we start with an Ice Spirit, and he goes with Skeleton Barrel. We don't have anything good to defend this, so we play a Firecracker and a Valkyrie, which is not the smartest thing, because now we're down a ton of Elixir, and he can play a Mega Knight and a Dark Goblin. And I log, but it misses the Mega Knight. I play the Ice Spirit, which kills the Bats, but the Mega Knight still gets a ton of damage on our tower right here. And then he goes with the Goblin Barrel. We do defend with the Valkyrie, but it still gets a little bit of damage. And he plays the Tesla, so we go with the Hog Rider in the opposite lane, but he has Skeleton Army, so we play the Firecracker. He goes with the Barrel. We defend with the Tesla and the Ice Spirit, but I don't really need the Ice Spirit there. We save our log for his barrel, his Goblin Barrel, and we're down a ton of damage, so we basically just have to defend all his pushers with the Mega Knight and try to get some damage. But his princesses and Dark Goblins, I have to save the log for the Goblin Barrel, so it's really hard to kill those. But we do get some good defense. And right here, our tower gets down to like just under 200 damage, or HP. And we're down by like 2,000 damage. We Lightning, and our Hog Rider gets a little bit of damage there. And another hit from our Hog Rider, and we're just trying to cycle as fast as we can before we lose. And we get it down to like 100, so we're like tied. And I miss the lightning on the tower. I fat finger it, and we lose. Still mad about that one. Okay, in this next one, we're going against some giant skeleton hog cycle deck with the Archer Queen. And we defend the giant skeleton with a firecracker. And he goes with Hog Rider, so we play the Tesla Valkyrie to stop the giant skeleton. He plays Earthquake, but his hog still doesn't get any damage. And then we go with a Hog Rider when he plays this giant skeleton. He plays cannon and skeletons to defend that. We play the firecracker and another pretty easy defense. He plays that, but we play the Tesla on the side and he misses his earthquake. Good defense by us. He misplaces cannon and then we lightning it. Get a ton of damage on this tower right there. And another easy defense. We keep cycling Hog Riders, but we have the defense. And then right at the end, or towards the end, we take out his tower with the lightning. And then we just defend we just defend and then it's over. That one was pretty easy. Hopping into this game, start with the Ice Spirit, one of my favorite starting plays, because they have to either take a little bit of damage or play some elixir. He goes with Giant Skeleton in the back, so I go Firecracker. And that we play a Valkyrie to save our Firecracker right there. And then we go with the Hog Rider on the opposite lane. And it gets a ton of damage. So much damage on that left side. We defend with the Tesla, and then he clones the barrel, but we log it. And then it's just kind of back and forth again. Our defense is really good, and he can't get much damage. We play a Hog Rider every now and then to try to get a little bit of chip. And every single time he clones that skeleton barrel, we just log all of it. And then right here, there's 20 seconds left. We go with the Hog Rider and a lightning. And we take his tower. And then we just play a Tesla. And he gives up. And we win. Okay. We're up against this guy, and he has a really weird deck. He's got Valkyrie, E-Barb's Rage, Mini P.E.K.K.A, and he spams the bridge with the E-Barbs. We play Valk and Skeletons and Firecracker. We try to defend all this, but our King Tower gets activated, but that Mini P.E.K.K.A gets a ton of damage. And we're down a ton of damage here, and he plays that stuff. And then we lightning all that for a ton of value. And then he plays Skeleton Army E-Barb's Rage at the bridge, but we defend it pretty easily, and it's just him spamming, and then us trying to get some damage, and then him spamming again. He has Clone in his deck, which is really weird. Doesn't really do much. But yeah, this guy was relentless. And we play a Hog Rider on that side to try to get some damage or something. He clones all that, we log, and then we play a Hog Rider on defense here, and then we lightning for the lane. Okay, this is the last game, sorry about that. I thought the last one was, but we have one more. He plays Mini P.E.K.K.A, we Ice Spirit to pull it to the Valkyrie, but then we have to log to kill it. And he plays Valkyrie the back, so we play the Firecracker. Really good way to take care of Valkyries and like giant skeletons and stuff is the firecracker. We use the Tesla to defend the barrel, and then Valkyrie to protect our firecracker right here. And he goes with Dark Prince to the back, and he plays guards to defend all that. We're playing Ice Spirit, but we don't really have much to defend this Dark Prince, so we have to replace a Tesla. And then he goes with the Mini Pekka with his Valkyrie, and we defend it pretty easily here. But then he has the Bandit and the Dark Prince, and they get a ton of damage on our tower. And we don't have much elixir, so we can't defend very easily. So our tower's down to like 900 on the left, and we don't have any damage on his side. But we keep trying. He plays the lightning, but then we pull all of it to the Valkyrie in the middle. We play the Hog Rider, and we get a little bit of damage. And the lightnings, we go with another Hog Rider, and we lightning his stuff. And now it's getting pretty close. So he keeps playing all this stuff, and I log the stuff. He lightnings my thing, and then I go with the Hog Rider. And I pre-lightning, but there's nothing there. We end up getting one hit, and then he goes in with a pretty big push here. We play our Tesla. We both have our lightning ready, and I get it down right before he gets his, and we win. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.